Hello friends, this is Terry and I'm here on the river to talk to you today about the Lionsgate Energy Portal happening on August 8th, 8/8, and it happens every year, the same time. It's always in the summer, always in August, it's always on that 8/8 date. And on July 4th, the Sirius Gateway opened, and that's when the Sirius Star begins to rise. Just like we had Venus rising earlier this year, the Sirius Star begins to rise, and we cannot see it in our summer skies here in Central Oregon or Pacific Northwest, but it is coming in closer. Even though we can't see it, Sirius is coming home and it's getting closer to Earth. And Sirius is that brightest blue star. It's called the dog star because it's in the Canis Major, part of the Orion belt. And we will be able to see it here in the Pacific Northwest in the winter time. January, February, sometimes early March is the best time to see that Sirius star. We can't see it, but we can feel it right now, and it is pouring that radiant blue crystalline energy on our Earth, and we can receive these energetic downloads at this time. And that is why on August 6th I will be teaching Reiki for Abundance, the Lionsgate edition, and I have been teaching these Lionsgate Reiki classes every year right before the Lionsgate. I love to give a Reiki attunement because the Reiki attunement opens your heart chakra. And this is a level 1 Reiki class. This is the first level. So you can attend, you don't need any previous Reiki experience. So often people feel sort of like, oh, I can't take a Reiki class, I don't know anything about Reiki. That's why you take a Reiki class, to learn. And you don't have to have any previous experience. You don't need to be a massage therapist or a body worker. I have tons of nurses and moms and people in all kinds of businesses come and learn Reiki so that they can overcome burnout. Reiki is the burnout drug, I like to say, and align with this higher energy. And during this Lionsgate portal, this is the best time to receive that Reiki attunement. It helps you to tap into that Sirius star, that blue crystalline energy that is coming down. It is available for all of us to receive this magical energy during this Sirius portal, starting on July 4th, going all the way to August 8th. You can receive these energetic downloads, and you don't have to do anything about it, or you can do things about it. You can do more yoga, breath work, getting out into nature, earthing, just putting your bare feet in the ground. These are all wonderful ways to connect with this Sirius star energy as the star gets closer to the Earth. And I am also offering at this time a Lionsgate Astrology sale. This is one of the few, I don't do very many astrology sales, but every year I do a Lionsgate Astrology sale where I will chart where the Sirius star shows up for you. And just a little hint, it's in the house of Cancer because Sirius star has been hanging out in Cancer for a really long time in the zodiac. And I will also do, in the chart, I will look at your lion, your Leo at 16 degrees because that's where the Lionsgate is. It's in Leo at 16 degrees. So wherever Leo shows up for you. And this year we have an extra special Lionsgate because it is showing up in that galactic center at 27 degrees of Sagittarius. And this is really unique to 2022. We have not had a Lionsgate in the galactic center with the moon in the galactic center like this. So anywhere you have 27 degrees of Sagittarius is where the galactic center is for you. It can be really fun to do a chart, especially for the Lionsgate. And if you know your chart and you know your astrology, those are the 3 things you want to look for. You want to look for where the Sirius star shows up, where Leo at 16 degrees shows up, and where that galactic center shows up. And for me, I have the Sirius Star in Cancer in my 11th house of friendship. So I've been having a lot of great energy exchange with lots of friends lately. I've been meeting so many new friends in Bend and new people who are interested in taking Reiki classes, and new friends who just bought my Reiki for Abundance book, which, by the way, if you take my Reiki class at the Lionsgate, everybody's going to receive a free Reiki for Abundance book. It's my new book I just published on Amazon, and I'm going to sign them and Reiki them and send them off to everybody in the class. But I've just been meeting a lot of new people since somehow people are being drawn to me from that book, and it's amazing. So that makes sense that the Sirius Star is in my 11th house of friendship. And my Leo at 16 degrees is right at my ascendant. My ascendant is in Leo, first house, at 20 degrees. So it's almost a conjunction with the Lionsgate. That's probably why I love the Lionsgate and I celebrate it. This has been a decade of celebrating the Lionsgate. I think this is my 11th year really getting into the astrology and the energy and doing a Reiki class. I've been teaching Reiki for Abundance on the Lionsgate for 10 years, and this will be my 11th year. And that is probably because it's so close to my ascendant of who I am, Leo rising. And then my Galactic Center, I don't have any special planets at the Galactic Center. Not that many people of my age do. But I do have my Galactic Center in the 5th house of creativity, children, and gambling. So hey, I might just have to buy a Lionsgate lottery ticket because I'm surely not going to have any more kids. But if you happen to have a teenager between the ages of 13 and 15, they will really be feeling this Lionsgate because they have Pluto. Planet Pluto was hanging out in the Galactic Center when they were born, and these are children who are here to change their world. The Galactic Center is just this incredible portal of energy. A lot of astrologers and New Age people believe we are being pulled. There's a force pulling the Earth into the Galactic Center right now. And so these children are sort of born for these times, and they are here. The Galactic Center is a lot about changing the world, and Pluto is transformation. So a lot of kids are going to be really feeling this Lionsgate for 2022. And this Lionsgate portal is a really good time to get very clear about your intentions, about what you manifest. Because this Leo energy combined with the Sirius Star is all about manifesting. If this energy of this year in particular is really good for manifesting abundance and love, fertility and creativity with that Galactic Center aspect. But every year on August 8th is a magical time for setting intentions and being aware of what you want to pull into your life. And I say, if you're not aware during this portal time, this July going into August time, if you're using your words in negative ways, maybe you're having catastrophic thinking about what's the worst thing that can happen, well, you can pull that negative story into your life really easily during this time too. So be conscious during this Lionsgate portal of what your words are, what you're speaking, because you are telling your story and it's coming true, especially when we have this blue light Sirius Star energy pouring in. And this Sirius Star is the brightest star. It's a bright blue star. It shines bright blue. And in that Canis Major, that dog, this is why we call it the dog star. And it's probably where we got the term the dog days of summer, because this is when Sirius comes in. And it was originally, it was worshipped by the Egyptians as this time. In fact, the Giza pyramids in Egypt were built to align with the Orion belt, the Orion star cluster. And this bright blue star during the Lionsgate portal just aligns so well with those pyramids of Giza. You can see it if you're ever in Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt and see that. And the South Pyramid aligns with the Orion star, representing Osiris and rebirth. And the North Pyramid aligns with the Draco star the dragon star, and that middle pyramid aligns with Sirius, which they called the Isis star. And this Lionsgate is a time when Egyptians would tune in to receive divine messages from Isis. And Egyptians would pray for love and abundance, because when Sirius Star begins to rise and come closer to the earth in the night skies over Egypt, this is when the Nile River would start to rise with water. And of course, water is wealth. When you are a civilization that depends on that river water to grow your food, you really recognize that water is wealth when you depend on it. And we depend on water too. And we've been getting so much rain here in the Pacific Northwest, and it really does feel abundant, but we are still in such a state of drought. So this is also a great time for doing the yoga practice of Har. If you could do that during this Lionsgate portal, that's something that we've been doing, and just praying for rain and praying for water and really praying for the snows to come this winter. This is a time you can put that seed of intention to pray for the water, just as the Egyptians used this sacred Lionsgate portal to pray for the water. And when Sirius shines its bright, beautiful blue light energy over us, this energy is available for all of us to receive. And this once a year Lionsgate activation is really the best time to tap in to that quantum healing energy. And one of the best ways you can do that is by giving and receiving energy healing, energy medicine, giving and receiving Reiki. Receiving that Reiki attunement in a Reiki class really will take you to this higher level and make it even more available to receive the higher energy downloads at this time. And I'm also going to be doing a live on YouTube on the Lionsgate day of August 8th, 8/8. And that is a Monday, and Monday at noon, I'm going to be doing a special distance Reiki Lionsgate activation. And so if you happen to be around on Monday, 8/8, tune in. It'll be right here on the YouTube channel, live, and I am going to be giving away this gorgeous crystal. I have this gorgeous red flame carnelian crystal, and this red flame carnelian aligns so well with the Lionsgate because red flame carnelian was sacred to the Egyptians, and they saw this color of red as the color of the blood of Isis, and it relates to a feminine menstrual blood, which is when a woman is in her divine feminine power, when she's on her period and she's bleeding red. That is the color of carnelian, and it is a stone that is used for creativity, fertility, abundance, manifesting, and love. And I have spent a lot of time with this stone. I have Reiki'd this stone. I have used it to bring a lot of manifestations and abundance into my life, and now I want to pass it on. I want to pay it forward. I want to just give it away to one of you. And if you like, subscribe, and comment to this video, and then come to my live, and I will be giving it away. Every person that likes, comments, and subscribes will get their name written in a bowl, and you don't have to be at the live. You don't have to be present to win. I'll just announce it on that video on Monday, August 8th. So good luck. I hope one of you wins. I hope it goes to the most deserving home who needs to manifest more abundance. Tell me if you need to manifest abundance in the comments. And this Lionsgate portal time is a great time for putting your crystals in the window. Starting now, you don't have to wait till August 8th because we're already soaking in the energy of this blue light coming from the Sirius Star. And you can just imagine that you are receiving this blue light energy coming in, and put all your crystals out in your windows, and put your moon water out just like you would on a really good super moon or a full moon. this is a time, a really auspicious time to put the crystals out and let them get that Sirius Star download as well. You can infuse your crystals. And some other ways you can align with this Lionsgate portal is doing yoga, especially yoga to open your heart center and your solar plexus. This Lionsgate portal really will activate the heart chakra, which is why it's so good to get a Reiki attunement, because that first level opens the heart chakra as well. And it also opens the solar plexus, which is all about that I am. Just like the lion, the Leo is very good at, you know, knowing who they are and having their divine purpose and trudging forth, and those are all solar plexus. So you can imagine just a fireball of energy just below your belly button and your solar plexus, and opening your heart chakra like the heart of the lion. Your heart wants to open. Another great thing for this Lionsgate portal would be to do some heart math meditations where you just bring your energy down into your heart. We have a great heart math meditation on the Bend Health Guide. I'll put a link to that below. But doing breath work, getting out in nature, like I said, and also hypnosis. This would be a wonderful time for just reprogramming your mind for better manifestation. And you can find a hypnotist. We have hypnotists in the Bend Health Guide. Or you can even look on YouTube. There's lots of hypnosis, meditations, we did a Reiki for Abundance meditation, just reprogramming your mind to manifest all that you desire. During this Lions portal is perfect time for that. And this one is especially good for, like I said, love, abundance, freedom. Of course, Sagittarius 27 degrees is all about truth and freedom and adventure and travel and fertility and that quantum healing energy and getting into your joy, finding joy every day and having gratitude and just recalibrating your life and getting back on track. That's what the Lionsgate energy is really good for. I always say in my Reiki classes that it's not all rainbows and unicorns, and this is true with the Lionsgate portal too. We've got a lot of powerful energy coming in, and whether you're aware of it or not, you're receiving it. And so you can have some ascension energetic download symptoms that aren't always great as well, just like you can if you've been doing some energy work or healing or body work. It's very similar to the healing crisis that can occur from that kind of energy work. And really common Lionsgate symptoms can be barometric like symptoms, like where you feel like, oh, I have a barometric headache, or your ears have that pressure like you've gone up or down in elevation. Perhaps you even have some ringing in your ears, or really high-pitched sounds, or just being outside and hearing weird sounds that it's like, what is that sound? Where is that coming from? I just had that today in my backyard. It was like a weird vibrational sound, and I couldn't place where it was coming from, and I thought, oh, is this just the Sirius Gateway or what? And you might get headache. That also comes with the pressure in your jaw, neck, shoulder tension, just like a, you know, all this yang rising kind of energy that just tightens up your face. And extra sensitive to light and sound is really common. And just extra sensitive to being around other people, feeling really overwhelmed by the presence of other people, and needing more space, or maybe you're needing more energetic clearing. You can get energy clearing or space clearing to help with that. And just feeling overwhelmed for no reason when you really don't have anything to feel overwhelmed about. And that can just be the energy, and it can even lead to a little bit of anxiety. And insomnia is really common, but also sleeping too much. So it can go either way. It's like, oh, I can't wake up in the morning and I'm just sleeping so hard. And that can be the energy coming in. It's just wanting you to, you know, decompress and dream really otherworldly dreams if you tap into it. I love to take a little more kava kava during this Sirius Gateway, because the kava kava just really helps me dream more, and I'm getting these really inspirational spiritual dreams this month. But you can also have insomnia that's just not letting you sleep, and dehydration, really common. You'll want to drink much more water I've been drinking so much water and I'm still super thirsty, and some of that is living in the high desert, I know, in the summertime, but it's also this energetic portal that just wants you to take in the water, take in the electrolytes, nourish yourself. Eating those healthy, nourishing foods during this month will really support you in this energetic process. And you may even get feelings of being disoriented and dizzy, vertigo, and maybe you have a lack of appetite, or the exact opposite, you can't get enough to eat, like your metabolism's running really fast. And you may just experience overall healing crisis. Even anger can come up, because anger, again, is one of those energies that comes up when your energy is rising. So you may be angry for no reason. You're not even sure what it's about, and just experiencing that healing crisis where it feels like your symptoms are getting worse than better, but it's all part of the process, and I promise you it will be feeling better August 9th. You know, all these little symptoms will go away. But if you're feeling those symptoms, that's probably a sign that you are receiving that higher vibrational energy. And just move through it. I find going for a walk and drinking lots of water, maybe taking a bath, is another good way to just move through that healing crisis kind of ascension symptoms that may come up. So just take really good care of yourself while we're experiencing these intense Sirius Star downloads. And I want to read you the SABIAN symbol, because it is so optimistic. I'm telling you, this is really positive energy. Even if you get some ascension symptoms, it's worth it, because the energy coming in is so much better than last year. I don't know if any of you guys watched my Lionsgate last year, but I had some really hard news last year. It was a darker time, and last year's Lionsgate was ruled by Sekhmet, who is that lioness goddess, the Egyptian goddess, who loves to drink blood, and it was all about Sekhmet causing chaos and havoc. And the story of Sekhmet goes that the only way they could stop Sekhmet from killing was to serve her red beer. This is where the Egyptian red beer comes from. They would serve Sekhmet so much red beer that she would get drunk and pass out, just to get her to stop being angry and stop killing people in the bloodbath that was Sekhmet. And that was last year's Lionsgate. So we've really come a long way with this Lionsgate being so much more positive now. This is a sign of better things to come, I promise you, and it's really lucky. You know, I love the lucky. I love telling the lucky astrology so much more than the negative. And so this SABIAN symbol for 16 degrees of Leo is the storm has ended, and all of nature rejoices in a brilliant sunshine. And the keynote is the surge of life and love after a major crisis. And you know, if you've ever had a major crisis, it's like, woo, you get through it and you're alive, and you're just so lucky to be alive, and you just have so much gratitude just for the very next breath because you've gotten through something. It's like we all collectively are feeling that rejoice that maybe the storm is over, and how brilliant the light becomes after a long night of the soul. And this battered but unconquered consciousness finds itself exalted now in the marriage of sunbeams and rising sap from the trees. And this indeed is a release. Light and life begins singing in the cleansed and refreshed mind, flooded for a while by the waters of hope. And this reveals consciousness at its most inspiring moments of joy. So much joy with this Lionsgate. But these peak experiences can operate at several levels. And the first and most basic level is that of life itself and of the overcoming of a crisis. And there is a joy and a power coming in now for a new beginning. And I think this is a very happy Lionsgate Sabian symbol. I look at this Lionsgate energy portal as almost like an energetic new year. This marks the new year of the Sirius Star energy that comes in every year on August 8th. And this year marks such an optimistic time of hope and joy moving forward that should last us all the way until that 2023 Lionsgate portal. And it's funny because when COVID first started in 2020, I had so many friends who know I'm intuitive and study astrology, and they were asking me, when will it be over? I think they were all hoping I would say, oh, it's just going to be like 3 weeks or something. But I honestly was feeling at the time, my intuitive hit was 2023. It's not going to be over till 2023. And that's what I told people when they asked me. I said, my feeling is 2023. Not even looking at the astrology, just a really intuitive hit that it would be 2023. And now with this Lionsgate portal being so optimistic in this galactic center, indicating a huge energetic shift and so much quantum healing energy coming into our planet right now, I really think this is the push, the momentum to get us through and up and over this hurdle. And we are, we're having the day after the crisis, I believe, with this Lionsgate portal. And I do think by 2023, we should be mostly over this. And this Lionsgate portal with that Sagittarius 27 degrees galactic center makes this the most auspicious Lionsgate I've ever experienced for really manifesting prosperity, abundance, and seriously just making the money. And I think so many people I know right now really need to make more money in their life. We've had such scarcity, and with all the shrinkflation and inflation and especially healers, I believe that the healers need to rise up and really own making money. It's almost like it's always been taboo for healers to make money. But this Lionsgate portal with this divine healing energy coming in is saying this is your time to just own your birthright, to step into your abundance. And that is really the work that I've been called to do. That's why I wrote Reiki for Abundance. I always say you teach what you need to learn, and I am working on it myself, learning how to step into my own abundance. And this Sagittarius at 27 degrees, Sagittarius are such happy-go-lucky, optimistic. They are the real money makers of the zodiac, and they are ruled by Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter is the king who grants your wishes. So wish big this Lionsgate. And if you want me to send Reiki to your Lionsgate wishes, feel free to leave it in the comments and I will ring my singing bowl. I'll send Reiki for whatever it is you want to manifest. And I hope that you all receive your blessings with this Lionsgate. Remember to be so careful with your intentions and the words you're using for this whole portal until we get to August 8th. Be thinking about what it is you want to manifest and avoid talking about the negative things you don't, because it's like whatever you talk about and obsess about, you're going to get more of with this Lionsgate portal. So make sure you're keeping your mind on what you want, and I will see you, I hope, either at my Reiki for Abundance class or at my Lionsgate Live on August 8th, Monday at noon, right here on YouTube. Thank you so much. I will send you some distance energy healing and some distance Reiki, and I hope you can feel it here from the river in Central Oregon. Take care, friends.